There are 12 labour unions representing workers at the public sector coordinating bargaining council that have been conducting consultations with public servants ahead of the official start of wage negotiations in the sector next month.
We have in the Public Service Bargaining Chamber what we call a protocol agreement. The protocol agreement very specifically indicates as to how we start wage negotiation, the exchange of documents, when we should be ending, and if we don't end, what is the process outlined thereafter. In terms of the wage protocol agreement, we should conclude this year's wage agreement, say around November 2024 for implementation in April or 1st April 2025. As far as the Public Servants Association is concerned, what we generally do is that we send out a newsletter calling for inputs from our members. We've already done that process.
The workers say past experiences have forced them to unite in their approach to avoid a lengthy process. Public sector workers spent most of 2023 in the streets on a protest, united in their call for better wages.
As unions, we've done that economic outlook, taking back what we have received in the past 4 years. Now, where we are now, we have taken that work, that research work we have done, we have taken down to our members so that our members can give us a mandate, an informed mandate, which is backed up by the economic information which we have done. But just to say, the work we have done as unions so far, we are looking at the double-digit increase in salaries of the employees.
Government has been accused of undermining the collective bargaining process and moving to unilaterally implement the 3% in a move that deviated from the calls from workers at the Public Service Coordinating Bargaining Council. The unions say they will not be accepting any offer that is not addressing the plight of public sector workers.
Their review in February has shown that they still are committed to fiscal consolidation, which in the context of the compensation bill for the public service, we know that they would not want to have those wages growing by an inch. And it is at that level, we know that government would want to retain the public service compensation bill below inflation and therefore would not concede to anything above inflation. If it does, it would only come out of the strength and unity of the trade unions representing the workers themselves.
The public servants say the trust deficit with government has been eroded, hopeful for a smooth round of wage negotiations.
We had meetings with the new Minister of DPSA, Ushenge, Minister Telezi, where we are quite confident from our engagement with him as an organization that he's someone who's quite open to say, let us indeed sit down and try to really make sure that we come out with solutions that can be able to favor the workers. So we are quite hopeful that this time the posture of government could indeed give us something better for the workers.
The unions will be meeting with the employer in the coming month to kickstart the official negotiations at the bargaining council. They are hopeful their demands will be accommodated in the October midterm budget policy statement by the Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana. The minister has flagged unaffordable public service wage bill settlements as a major risk to the fiscus. Katlego Logodi, SABC News in Johannesburg.